Hola. So yeah, we jump right into. Oh crap! Did I break this damn thing? We jump right into the review for the season finale of the one, the only Growing Up Hip Hop season 1, episode 6. And oh, cool, it still works. Yeah, sorry about that. So we start off with Angela, and she's talking with Uncle Russ. Uncle Russ is just like, what the hell's wrong with you? Why are you reaching out to the stalker? And she's like, yo, I had to reach out to the stalker because that's what the police told me to do. And he's just like, oh, word? It's like, oh, I love you so much and I don't want anything to happen to you. That's the only reason why I reacted the way I did. She's like, yeah, I know. Okay, whatever. So she talks with Vanessa because she's staying with Vanessa right now. And Vanessa is just trying to tell her that this is serious. What are your real plans to deal with the stalker? What are you going to do? And Angela is still partially in La La Land because she knows this is serious and she doesn't want to make it a bigger deal than what it is to her. She wants some type of normalcy. So we have Romeo and Master P in the studio because he's about to go and give Romeo the company. Pass it down to Romeo because he's ready now. He's off to take the company in a new direction. And TJ is actually doing this really cool charity event. And it's called, what is it called? Music Jam? No, that's not what it's called. Whatever it's called, it's going to raise money for any inter-city schools. Sorry about that, long day. Intercity schools for them and their music programs. And so, of course, everyone shows up to show support. And you know who else is there? Egypt and Peppa. Peppa is there to show more than support. She borderline becomes the momager again. But, she backs off because Egypt's like, Mom, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I know you love me, but I need you to just sit there, smile, and let me do my thing. And that's what she lets her do. So it was really nice. Angela goes and she says hello to Kristinia. And I'm just like, Angela, get your girl. Get your girl. We know who I'm talking about when I say your girl, your assistant, because she's doing too much. She's doing way too much right now as far as how she feels towards Kristinia. But anyway, the event goes off without a hitch. Egypt kills it. Pep's super proud. Unfortunately, Kristinia takes a call, and it's El DeBarge, her uncle. He's basically like, look, I know where your father is. He wants to see you. We're going to go and set this up. And she's just like, it's like, now I'm not sure if I'm ready. I'm like, you're sure you're ready. You're just afraid of what will happen. It's all right. People love you. Your family, your friends, they love you. They'll show you the support. They got you. They got you. So, after that, we have Romeo actually sent Angela some flowers. And that was really nice. But Angela's sister's there, Vanessa, and also her stylist or her assistant. And so she's trying to play it off. And so then Vanessa freaks out because she thinks that, oh no, it might be the stalker because the stalker did this before. But no, it was Romeo. And so she goes into the other room and she calls her father. And she gets pissed because it's like, no, it's not the stalker. It's Romeo. He sent these to me. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. It was like, look, there's a lot going on and we're all concerned. So sorry if we're showing you that we love you type of thing. So Kristinia is hanging out with the Dashes. That's what I'm going to call them. The Dashes. And, Dame Dash, Boogie Dash. And Kristinia has her manager there. So, I guess Dame Dash doesn't really know much about Kristinia. Because, again, it's not like she's a huge singing star. She did have a big break a couple of years ago. But because of family stuff and just general image of what they're trying to portray, she wanted to, scale it back and make sure that it was true to what she really wanted, which is what she's doing now. Now, her manager is saying, we met up with, what's his name from Young Money, Cash Money, and here's the thing. Dame Dash says something that's really not truthful, really honest and real. Really honest and real, of course. He's just like, look, people can sell you dreams. Especially in this industry, people can sell you dreams. It's up to you to realize that you didn't wake up, you didn't leave that meeting with money. You didn't leave that meeting with a deal. So you left that meeting with nothing, essentially. And that's how Kristinia took it. And she was like, you know what? He's right. He's absolutely right. Romeo comes in and he talks to Boogie and he's just saying how, you know what? I know Angela isn't feeling me as much right now because we're in two different places and, you know, we're not going to mess up the friendship. And it was like, you know, by the way, Kristinia looking good over there. Now, things get weird again because Angela and Kristinia confides in Angela, but that's short-lived, as we'll find out. Because Angela goes and meets up with Romeo, and then they decide, you know what, it's better that they just cool it off and stay as friends because that whole relationship thing was not going to work out. It definitely wasn't going to work out. So Kristinia wants to go and meet with her mom because she wants to kind of get her mom's blessing / general support. Her mom's like, no, I'm sorry. I love you, but no. Your father has done this time and time again. You know, I don't want you to call me up and say, oh no, mommy, he did it again and he's off doing drugs or selling this or doing that. Just like, damn. Just putting everything out there. That's why I love this show, because I feel like it's super authentic compared to some of the stuff we get peddled on the daily. But Romeo has his friend over because they're still looking at the overall finished product of the music video. The music video looks like a really cool house party, which is the whole theme. Just taking it back more so to the 90s or so, making it feel more authentic. And Master P comes down and watches the video and he's just like, look, we need to have a talk. And Romeo has this look of, fix it, Jesus. He's like, I love it. Now I can go on vacation. It's great. He's like, ha ha. Bet you didn't expect that. I was like, no, thank God he loves it. Now on to the next thing. Kristinia goes and she goes into this hotel room. We're looking at her like, why is she in this hotel room? Who's she waiting for? She's waiting for her father. 2 hours later, she's still waiting for her father. Like, all right, time is wasting. Time is wasting. There was one little part where Dame Dash was just messing with Boogie and was like, oh, so you don't think this? No, I'm going to slap the crap out of you. I'm going to punch. No, I think he was going to. I think he said, I'm going to knock you out. I think that's what he said. But Boogie got quiet for a moment because even though he knew his father, there was no reason for that to even happen or his father to do that. It was just like, all right, this is still Dame Dash. You never really know type of thing. But her father comes, Kristinia's father comes, and it's really touching. I was like, damn. Because the last time I remember seeing James was, I don't know if it was an unsung, he might have been in jail at that time, or if it was just in pictures. I think it was when I saw a picture of him and Janet Jackson when they were briefly married. And yeah, he's changed a lot. You can tell he's been hard living, and it was scary because she was like, you know what? Oh, you look good, Papa. You put on some weight. And I'm like, he put on some weight? Are you sure? Now, it gets really, really deep because he goes and he's very truthful. He's like, you know what? I know you don't know me. I don't really know you at this point. We need to start over. I remember when just recently I was in houses and they were being raided. I had the gun to my head. All this different things because of the fact that I was still addicted. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is too much. This is too heavy for a Thursday night. But this is real life, so that's how it is. So Romeo has this huge party thrown technically in his honor because it's supposed to introduce to the world the fact that he's the new president of No Limits. And that's great. That's great for everyone except for Angela. Angela's not feeling it because Romeo is really mingling with everyone, just like at his house when he was doing the music video. And of course Kristinia shows up, and Kristinia is just like, she's sitting there by herself because Angela's assistant is telling her, you know what? She likes Romeo. She likes Romeo, and that's messed up because you two are supposed to be cool. So why is she acting that way? What is she doing? And it gets really dumb because Kristinia starts off by saying, you know what? No, I don't like Romeo. I don't, we're just friends. We're just this, we're just that. But then it switches from that to, you know what? I'm going to do whatever I want with whoever I want, however I want. I'm like, oh, okay. Ooh. She was like, you know, people think that I'm a big flirt, but no, it's just because I'm nice. Because I'm so nice, people think I'm flirtatious. And I'm like, all right, Kristinia, you like Romeo. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's move on now. It gets really interesting because she keeps drinking and drinking. And she's just like, you know what? I could be a part of No Limit. So here's what I need to do. I need to go and show that I can fit in, that I'm a part of, that could be a part of the scene, that this is cool. Romeo isn't the type of person that essentially would be with someone like Angela, because he's the type of person you can't just be committed at this point. And so she goes as far as to say, she's like, all right, so keep bringing the bottles. We'll do this at the after party. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Again, like I said, she talked with Angela's assistant and Angela, and she was just like, yeah, I don't like Romeo, I don't like Romeo. 10 minutes later, I'm assuming this is in real life, 10 minutes later or so, she's going and canoodling with Romeo. Angela's like, you know what, screw her, screw him, I'm done. She leaves, she leaves with her assistant, and Kristinia leaves with Romeo, and she's like, wait, no, threesome. So she's like, bring her. Yeah, you can't leave the club without bringing the baddest one here, aside from me, of course, and that's her. And I'm like, okay, so did you and him and her, like, what happened there? I need to know what happened there. Aside from that, Angela goes to meet her friend, and I'm assuming it's the crazy stalker that's been after her this whole time, because this is like once in a while when she's actually just by herself, and this guy comes out of nowhere and starts chasing her, and I'm like, hello, where's security? What's going on? So that was it. I don't know if this is like their winter finale or what, but this show needs to come back because it's really interesting. So let me know what you think. Please like, comment, subscribe.